Top 10 Most Powerful Pokémon in Pokémon GO 2016. 10. Mega Slummins. Slummins, a dragon-flying type Pokémon, evolves from Shelgon. It is the final evolved form of Biggin. Its first appearance was in Generation 3. According to Bulbapedia, it is likely that this Pokémon was based on a combination of the Hida Salamander and the archetypal European dragon. 9. Mega Diancie. Sometimes referred to as the Royal Pink Princess, Mega Diancie is a legendary rock fairy-type Pokémon. Born from a mutated Carabink, Diancie can create diamonds seemingly out of nowhere by compressing the carbon found air. It then uses the diamonds to protect itself or to attack. It is the only known Pokémon which can learn the move Diamond Storm. 8. Mega Metagross. Metagross evolves from Metang and is the final form of Beldum. This Steel Psychic-type Pokémon has no gender and first appeared in Generation 3. According to Bulbapedia, Metagross is the result of two Metang fusing together, thus meaning that it has 4 brains in all working together as a giant super brain. It is the heaviest of all non-legendary Pokémon and has the highest base stat total of all Steel-type and Psychic-type Pokémon. 7. Mega Tyranitar. Tyranitar, a rock and dark-type Pokémon, evolves from Pupitar. It is the final evolution of Larvitar. Tyranitar is extremely strong and has a high resistance due to its thick, rocky hide. It is so powerful that when it is enraged, it is said to cause earthquakes which can completely alter a landscape. Tyranitar can be found living in nests made from demolished mountains. 6. Mega Garchomp. Garchomp, the final evolution of Gible, evolves from Gabite. This dragon gown-type Pokémon was introduced in Generation 4. Garchomp are said to be cave dwellers, rarely seen in the wild. Garchomp's stats are pretty impressive. It has the highest total and base attack stat of all non-legendary ground-type Pokémon. It also has the highest HP and attack stats of all non-legendary dragon-type Pokémon. 5. Primal Groudon. When Groudon holds the red orb, it undergoes primal reversion and becomes Primal Groudon. Unlike the regular Groudon, which is purely a ground type, Primal Groudon is a ground fire type. It is the game mascot of Pokémon Ruby and the remake Pokémon Omega Ruby. Whereas Kyogre can control the sea, ground and controls continents. It sleeps underground, causing volcanoes when it awakens. 4. Primal Kyogre. Kyogre is a legendary water type and is the mascot of the Pokémon Sapphire and Pokémon Alpha Sapphire games. If it holds the blue orb, it can undergo primal reversion to become Primal Kyogre. According to Bulbapedia, Kyogre controls the element of water, having previously quenched lands constantly in drought and expanding the world's oceans. It is normally a peaceful Pokémon, however, if it happens to meet Groudon, it will engage in an epic battle against it. 3. Kyurem. Kyurem is a legendary dragon ice type which inhabits the Unelva region and possesses 2 forms comprising the Tout Rio. To acquire a white Kyurem, Kyurem must be fused with the legendary Pokémon Reshiram. To become black Kyurem, it must be fused with Zekrom. White Kyurem is the mascot of the game Pokémon White 2, while Black Kyurem is the mascot of Pokémon Black 2. In the movie Kyurem vs. the Sword of Justice, Kyurem can speak to others telepathically. 2. Mega Rayquaza. Rayquaza is a legendary dragon flying type. It was introduced in the 3rd generation of Pokémon, being the mascot of the Pokémon Emerald game. Rayquaza is known as the Trio Master of the Weather Trio composed of itself, Kyogre and Groudon. It is said that Rayquaza can live for hundreds of millions of years, never leaving the Earth's ozone layer where it survives off of water and other particles. It is the only Pokémon capable of learning the move Dragon Ascent. 1. Mutwo. Out of all the legendaries, Mutwo is perhaps the most famous as it was a part of the original 150 Pokémon. Created by science using Muse DNA, this anthropomorphic feline uses its psychic abilities to wreak havoc on its opponents. While its two Mega Evolutions are impressive, there's no denying the overall power and impact of the original legendary Pokémon.